Hi, welcome to my course Ionic 5. Build mobile app faster than before with Angular 9. My name is Gaurav Kumar and I am software developer and corporate trainer with more than 6 years of experience into mobile, web and blockchain DApp development and having some best selling courses on Udemy. I have designed this course for anyone who is new to mobile app development or having some knowledge on previous Ionic or Angular version or Apache Cordova, but this is not mandatory. So what is basically Ionic framework? Ionic is a collection of UI component and native APIs that enable web developers to build iOS, Android and progressive web apps with one code base and built on modern web technology. By the end of this course, you will be able to deliver incredible mobile, desktop and web app faster than ever with your existing web talent and deploy app to Play Store and App Store. You will be able to work with components, tabs, social logins, navigations, routings, graphs, Google Maps, camera, device info and much more. Also, we will use WordPress API to fetch posts from my WordPress site androidabc.info. And the best part is that you will start building your first Ionic 5 app in next 10 minutes without wasting your precious time. Also, I am constantly updating this course with the new content and exercises. I will also be available to support you along the way. Be sure to watch some of the free preview video and read the course description for more information. Hope to see you in the course. Building app for mobile is difficult. There are multiple platforms and styles that need to design for. You have to maintain multiple code base. You have to hire separate developer for all the platforms. You have to learn a lot of native programming language. You have to keep in mind that your user don't want any mobile app. They want a seamless experience that follow them wherever they are, mobile, web or desktop. What is our solution? Building native app for Android and iOS by using native language such as Kotlin, Java and Swift, or web technology such as HTML, CSS and JavaScript to build your Android and iOS mobile app. Building native app having some pros. Highest fidelity by continuing loyalty and support from Google and Apple. Performance improvement with each update. Native app get more power from low-level language like C. Building native apps having some cons too. You need to learn multiple languages like Java, Kotlin and Swift. You have to maintain separate code base for each the platform. Multiple teams to coordinate for Android, iOS and web app. Web technology involves the use of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. It runs everywhere. It's easy to work with. It's open standard and future proof. Most importantly, this is you probably already know it. Also, you have to use SDK for all the native apps, but there is no SDK for web. So what is our solution? Building native app or web technology? Yes, our solution is web technology and it works based on web component. Web component consists of three main technologies which can be used together to create versatile custom element with an encapsulated functionality that can be reused wherever you like without fear of code collision. And that is custom element. It is a set of JavaScript API that allow you to define custom element and their behavior which can be used as desired in your user interface. And next is Shadow DOM. It's a set of JavaScript API for attaching an encapsulated Shadow DOM tree to an element. And last is HTML template. The template and slot element enable you to write markup template that are not displayed in the rendered page. These can be reused multiple times as the basis of a custom elements structure. In order to get the best out of this course, it is very important that we set the expectation very early on. In this video, I am going to walk you through some of the prerequisites of this course. This will enable you to be aware of some of the things you will need to know in order to you successfully go through this course. I am assuming that you already have some working knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript and the basic of Angular. I will be assuming that you know how to work with components and also know how to work with Angular CLI. If you don't have any knowledge on Angular, then follow along with this course. The first thing you need to install on your computer is Node.js. Now this is a fundamental necessary for this course, as we are going to using Node.js Package Manager or NPM as it is commonly referred to. To get this Ionic and install it on your machine, we are also going to using NPM to install all the packages that we will using in this course, like Firebase and other plugins. The next thing you will need to use a browser. The first thing you need to install in browser on your computer. I am assuming you are already using some sort of browser to view this course, but I will especially recommend Chrome. The reason I recommend Chrome is Chrome has a lot of mobile development emulating features that will be very useful and will make it easier for you to develop mobile application with Ionic. If you do not have Chrome installed on your machine, I would suggest that you go ahead and download the appropriate version of Chrome for your computer. Now the next thing that I would recommend that you have is some sort of Pro IDE. Now you are free to use any IDE you are comfortable with, but in this course I will be using Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is really a nice IDE and this is very lightweighted, and also it comes free for Mac, Windows and Linux. Now if already have an IDE that you are used, that is not a problem. You can go ahead and use whatever you are used to. But in case you don't have a already installed IDE on your computer, or you would like to go ahead to use what I am using on this screen, feel free to get yourself a copy of Visual Studio Code. Now another thing that I would recommend you to do very early on this, to create yourself an Ionic account. This is commonly referred to an Ionic App Flow account. It's free to create an Ionic account and you can use any email provider. I recommend that you head to the Ionic homepage and just click the sign up button and create yourself a new account. The final thing that I would recommend you to go ahead and do very early on this course is to create yourself a Firebase account. Now you will need a Google Gmail account. In order to create a Firebase account, it is free to create a Firebase account. Now the reason why you need a Firebase account is that some point in this course I will showing you how to connect your application to work with Firebase data store. This will also allow you to persist data in the cloud. If you do not have a Firebase account or Google account, I would recommend you to go ahead and create one and quickly create a free account. Now that we have gone through the prerequisite of this course, we are now very aware of, hopefully equipped with all the necessary things and tools we need to be successful with this course.